Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name's Amy. I'm an ordained minister. We're in Bible study. We're in the NIV. We are in Numbers, chapter 33. It's another long one, so let's jump in. Stages in Israel's journey. Here are the stages in the journey of the Israelites when they came out of Egypt by divisions under the leadership of Moses and Aaron. At the Lord's command, Moses recorded the stages in their journey, and this is their journey by stages. The Israelites set out from Ramesses on the 15th day of the first month, the day after the Passover. They marched out boldly in full view of all the Egyptians who were burying all their firstborn, whom the Lord had struck down among them, for the Lord had brought judgment on their gods. The Israelites left Ramesses and camped at Sukkoth. They left Sukkoth and camped at Etham. That's now a holiday. Okay? They camped at Etham, Etham, Sukkoth is, anyway, on the edge of the desert. They left Etham and turned back to Pi Hi Eroth. It's Hahiroth, to the east of Baal Zephon, and camped near Migdol, Migdol. They left Pi Hahiroth and passed through the sea into the desert, and when they had traveled for 3 days in the desert of Etham, they camped at Marah, or Marah, 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 or Marah. They left Marah and went to Elim, Elim, where there were 12 springs and 70 palm trees. In case that is somebody can find a location that looks like that on the map. I'm sure somebody has. And they camped there. They left Elim and camped by the Red Sea. In fact, in the Bible, there is a map with these various locations, and a lot of them, in case you wanted to find it in there. I camped by the Red Sea. Now, sea, in the Hebrew, the Yam Suf. Okay, now, I want to make this very clear. The Hebrew sources, this is the Old Testament, this is the Torah, so the Hebrew sources are the source of truth. If they say, oh no, that doesn't mean that, we as people who don't natively speak that can't go, no, we know your language better than you do. That you wouldn't like that, right? If it was Thundio. So we're not going to be that jerk. The Yam sources, that's the Sea of Reeds, which is a different location, and it's narrower. And honestly, for them to be able to make the sea part and get across and everything makes way more sense, the Sea of Reeds. And we're familiar with the Sea of Reeds because Moses floated down the Sea of Reeds. So it's even a location we're familiar with, that we know that they know even where it is. We're very familiar with it. So, they left the Red Sea and camped in the desert of Sin. They left the desert of Sin and camped at Dophkah, Dophkah. They left Dophkah and camped at Alush, Alush. They left Alush and camped at Rephidim, Rephidim. Sorry about that. Needed a quick break there. They left Alush and camped at Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. So they left Rephidim and camped in the desert of Sinai. They left the desert of Sinai and they camped at Kibroth Hattava. Kibroth, Kibroth, Hattava is Hattaav, And again, some of these I'm most likely pronouncing wrong. They left Kibroth Hattava and camped at Hazeroth. Hazeroth. They left Hazeroth and camped at Ritma, or Rithma, Rithmah. They left Rithma and camped at Ramon Perez, Rimmon, Perez, Perez. They left Ramon Perez and camped at Libnah, Libnah. They left Libnah and camped at Rissa, Rissah. They left Rissa and camped at Kehilatha, Kehilatha, Kehelatah. That's what I have to say. They left Kehilatha and camped at Mount Sephir. They left Mount Sephir. That's a Shepher. Shepher, and camped at Haradah. Haradah. They left Haradah and camped at Makeloth. Makheloth. They left Makeloth and camped at Tahath. Tahath. They left Tahath and camped at Terah. Terah. They left Terah and camped at Mithcah. Mithcah. They left Mithcah and camped at Hashmonah. They left Hashmonah and camped at Moseroth. Alright, so sorry, I didn't spell some of those. Mithcah, Mithcah, and then Hashmanoah. I'm sorry. Hashmonah. And they camped at Moseroth. Moseroth. They left Moseroth and camped at Ben Jaakan. Bene. Separate word. Jaakan. They left Ben Jaakan and camped at Hor Hagiadagad. Haor. And the next word, Haggidgad. They left Hor Hagiadad and camped at Jotbatha. Jotbathah. They left Jotbatha and camped at Abrona. Abronah. They left Abrona and camped at Ezion Geber. Ezion. Next word, Geber. They left Ezion Geber and camped at Kadesh in the desert of Zin. They left Kadesh and camped at Mount Hor. That's Hor. On the border of Edom. At the Lord's command, Aaron the priest went up Mount Hor, where he died on the first day of the 5th month of the 14th year after the Israelite camp came out of Egypt. Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. Must have been all that walking. The Canaanite king of Arad, Arad, who lived in the Negev of Canaan, heard that the Israelites were coming. They left Mount Hor and camped at Zalmunna. Zalmonah. They left Zalmonah and camped at Punon, Punon. They left Punon and camped at Oboth, Oboth. They left Oboth and camped at Iyeabrim. It's Yeabarim on the border of Moab. They left Iyeabrim, and camped at Dibon Gad. They left Dibon Gad and camped at Almon Diblathaim, Alomn, and then Diblathaim. They left Almon, it's almost like Almon Diblathaim, and camped near the mountains of Abrim, near Nebo. So again, Abrim, Abarim, and Nebo, Nebo. They left the mountains of Abrim and camped on the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from the Jericho. It's going to be an old-timey word for the Jordan River. That's what it says. There on the plains of Moab, they camped along the Jordan from Beth Jeshimoth, Beth B-A-T-H, Jeshumoth, Jeshimoth, to Abel, Abel, Shittim, Shittim. On the plains of Moab, by the Jordan, across from the Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into Canaan, drive out all the inhabitants of the land before you. Destroy all their carved images and their cast idols. Demolish all their high places. Take possession of the land and settle in it, for I have given you the land to possess. Distribute the land by lot according to your clans. To the larger groups, give larger inheritance. To the smaller groups, a smaller one. Whatever falls to them by lot will be theirs. Distribute it according to your ancestral tribes. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land, those you allow to remain will become barbs in your eyes and thorns in your sides. They will give you trouble in the land where you live, and then I will do to you what I plan to do to them." Now, he did eventually have them leave in exile. 2 different exiles happened. And then, yeah, still kind of going on right now. Like, literally, as I record this. Yeah. Because the descendants, because what you were talking about here, yeah, the Gaza Strip's in that area too. And in the news right now, in the war, because this is in 2025, they are having, war. They keep having war. They've had war my entire life, really. Off and on my entire life. In that same area. Because, yeah. That's what he told them would happen. And they remembered. They went away. They came back. They went away. They came back. They were dispatched around. And then Israel was kind of reassembled. Things are never quite as easy as they seem. So one should take a look at the full history before, so that you can understand all sides of the story, especially if you want peace. Because remember, in this day and age, what we're looking for is the peace and the compassion and the grace, and not to keep tribal wars going, which means looking for a way to connect with the other side, to find the common ground, so all can be united to rise as one, right? Not separate, but rise as one. Okay? Until the next video, friends.